education, like, education is a journey, right? And to most parents, it's like the largest investment. So that tent is the only way you can actually pay your parents back. Please, guys, please stay in school. Please do not drop out. However hard the course is, just...
So speaking of poverty, how do you describe poverty?
The definition of poverty is like, it varies from person to person, because there's someone out there who's like, me not being able to like have a nice guy's poverty.
Exactly. So
also there's someone out there is like, the fact that I do not have insurance, that's poverty. Also, poverty to me is making less than 1 million a month. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. This is the Campus Letter Show and my name is Kevin Kulokola and I'm your host, and I'm hosting today with
Patience Oimamazi. Welcome to today's episode. We missed you guys. Did you miss us?
Oh my God.
We missed you here. It's been a while.
We actually missed you guys. Like, we went for holiday, at least us go to Mook. We went for holiday and we have just come back and we haven't seen you guys in a while and we wonder how you guys are doing.
Yeah, we have a lot for you today. Please follow. Thank you for liking always. You can follow, listen up today. It's really a lot.
Oh yeah, you guys, thank you so much for not scrolling past us. Like, most people just like see our faces and just like scroll first, like as if we're enemies or something. But like, thank you so much for staying. Well, today we are going to talk about education being the key to success.
Oh well, Kevin, how's been campus life?
Well, campus life has been really interesting. It really wasn't how I expected. It really wasn't how I expected. Like, I have been shocked by campus life. Like, let me just say that.
Well, right now, campus life on my side, it's a lot. For the first 4 weeks, we are trying to like prepare, all that, getting into books.
It's 4 weeks already.
It's 4 weeks. It's 4 weeks, and we have to do coursework, the disorganization. Everyone is trying to read, and all that. So on my side, it's a lot. We have a lot on the plate,
You are a year two, right?
Yeah, to being in year two.
I keep thinking you're still a fresher.
No. That was last semester.
Oh, yeah.
It was previously. Now here we are, year twos. Freshers are there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, freshers, welcome to university. Oh, my God. If you're a fresher, please tag us.
Shout out to you all.
Shout out to you. Like, you guys are going to be like... You guys, first of all, congratulations for making it to the university. Like, most people, most people drop out or do not even get enough points to make it to the university. So congratulations to you guys for making it for the university.
Yeah, how is campus life for the freshers? It's been 4 weeks. How is that? How are you finding campus, guys?
Yeah, I bet there's some fresher there who hasn't even attended any lecture.
They even didn't go for orientation.
And it's like so confused.
But yeah, at least if you're catching up, try to read. It's coursework soon, so you can read and at least get up. It's not yet late. It's not yet too late, so you can still catch up.
Hi guys, how's it going? We have something exciting for all the freshers because we deeply care about you guys. Now, the Campus Letter Show has organized the Ultimate Freshers Bootcamp 2025 themed Dear Fresher, happening very soon. At this bootcamp, you'll get real guidance on everything that actually matters when starting university, from academics to health to nutrition to finances, career, mental health, relationships, balancing school life. And the best part, each of these sessions will be led by influential people who know exactly what it takes to thrive. This isn't just any other event, it's your shortcut to avoiding mistakes most students make in their first year. So don't wait, secure your spot now by clicking the link in the description below. You can't afford to miss because your campus journey deserves the best start. Yes, so speaking about like freshers and like university and everything, like university's education, we all know that, right? And me and Patience believe that education is the key to success, right?
It really is.
Patience, you are doing Bachelor of Science in Accounting, right?
Yeah.
Fun fact, me and Patience are both doing Bachelor of Science in Accounting, but I'm a year above her, right?
Yeah, it's not an easy one for so far, but yeah, thank God now we are done with year one. Year two, we are trying to get to the pace and all that. but it's not an easy course. But the fact that I wanted it and all that, I was
What makes it
being
like not
inspired.
easy? No, okay, I know the math, right?
The
math.
calculations,
The
and all that,
standards.
it's too much, and we still have them, up to year 3. Yeah, but I was so much inspired. Yeah, getting inspirations from different people, my auntie and all that.
Oh yeah. So like you are doing science in accounting because your auntie is an accountant.
No, not that. She just inspires me.
Oh.
Yeah, she just inspires
she's rich, she's successful.
Yeah.
But what's your definition of success?
My definition of success, it's about money. Yeah, with this generation.
Oh yeah, but I agree.
Everyone sees like to be successful, you have to have learned, studied, and finished your books, like gotten a job, and now you have money. You're doing what you want. Okay, you're getting what you want.
So your auntie has a job. She does what she wants.
Yeah, basically.
And you look forward to that?
Of course. You don't want money. Who doesn't want money?
I want money.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I'm at school, because education is the key to success. Well, you know how me and Patience say education is the key to success? The education we are referring to here is formal education, mostly like education after O-level. So that's A-level, university, or if you like branch off to like vocational school. Yes. So now we are saying that education is the key to success. The success, I think in both our understanding, is money, and at least for me also it's standard of living.
Well, there is money. There are others, of course. Education comes with a lot. It like builds confidence, when you're meeting different people, like, not like at campus, they normally do like presentations. Most people have not done that in high school. Here you are in front of a big congregation, you have to present, because you have to be given marks. So you have to present. You're building your confidence through that.
Oh yeah, especially at MOBS. Okay, we both did go to MOBS. Shout out to like everyone listening from like different universities. If you are listening to this, UCU, I have a special place in my heart for UCU because my sister attends UCU. Shout out to my sister. Because I know she's watching. She'll be watching. Gulu University. I think we always forget that universities in the north.
Well, there is
Chambogo.
Exactly. I was going to speak of
Chambogo. Shout out to Chambogo students, Chambogo freshers.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the red button. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all. Yeah. You can keep watching. Shout out to you all.
Oh yeah. Education is the key to success, right? So at least in this part of the world, most people have the view, even us, we have the view that if you're educated, you are going to be a responsible adult, you are going to have money, you are going to be really successful. And we are here today to encourage everyone else to take on education, to be resilient, and to not drop out of campus.
And that's the path we're all taking. The fact that we have seen there are people who are successful and they attribute their success to education. So we have like, okay, most of the common people we have like engineers, CEOs, doctors.
No, CEOs are business people. Okay, it's possible for someone to actually be but like we have the Google CEO, Sundar. He actually has a bachelor's.
But still, there are those who attribute their success to education. Yeah. So it's more important.
But most CEOs are,
But they also
okay, fine.
Yeah,
sure.
So they attribute their success to what? To education. So as a matter of fact, it is very vital. So for someone who is like in school, besides even education, you can do something while you are at campus. People have brought ideas. People sell like jewelry. They do what besides education? Still, they are putting their focus to education, but they have something besides.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's also interesting for someone who's there.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So like one of the reasons why we say that education is the key to success is because we have seen that education is like proven. It's proven. Well, uneducated people, like it's possible for people who are not educated to like be a success and to have money and to have higher standards of living. But those are like the exceptions. But most people that actually go to school turn out to be very responsible and turn out to thrive in life, right? I actually think education is important because it opens up the mind. Right?
It really does. Mostly it's like people who have been educated, they have like low unemployment rates. Like Like it's okay. Some of them you graduate and you find like you've not gotten a job, but it's low. It's not like for someone who's not what educated.
Oh yeah,
At
there
least
is
if you have
this patience is like there's this like interesting statistic by like the World Bank that says that like there is a rate of about 10%. It says something like people who are educated, like people that go to college, university upwards, have a higher rate by 10% of increasing their household income.
yeah, exactly, because it's education, right?
Yeah.
So it's like unemployment rate is very low.
Yes, because education does give you the foundation, right?
It does it all.
Yes, it does give you the foundation. It does give you like the papers, right? Because you're not going to walk into someone's office and you're just like,
You know how people always say like it's just a paper. It's not just a paper. People should just
Yeah.
go study and continue and all that. It's not just a paper.
Oh, yeah.
It takes a lot. It's because if it were just a paper, someone would just go. I would go and print. She would go and print.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's not just a paper. It takes
Yeah.
a lot. So
yeah.
education is very
It's
important.
interesting. Like we have like always like seen stories in the news of like MPs that like forge their Form 6
You know.
certificate.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah.
obviously won't mention names because like
Mhm.
yeah, we don't want like drones to come for us. But yeah, like you don't want to be the person that like later on in the future goes and like stands for MP and has to like forge papers, right? Someone
Like
can
missing
suggest-
out that chance just because you didn't do what? You didn't continue with education.
Mhm.
Yeah, take on the what? You know, for us, some of us, you're just lucky. Your parent they have reasons. That's why they are pushing you up to continue studying. So take it on, read, learn. Like it will take you higher. So you don't have to get like a chance to become an MP, and now here you are forging papers and all that. So take
Yeah,
on that chance,
do agree.
read,
Mhm.
and you'll be someone. You'll be successful. You get the money. You know.
Oh yeah.
After it's all about money, being
yes.
successful.
By the way, like I think most people look at that. Sometimes they look at the uneducated people that like did not like go to university and college and like higher institutions, and they kind of like judge, but they're actually a bunch of educated people that are actually also very successful and have like a very high standard of living.
People in parliament, those people are educated.
Oh
You
yes.
cannot. Okay, I don't know, but all I know is people in parliament, they're educated. You cannot get a job in parliament when you're not educated, when you don't have papers. So take on that chance.
Yeah. I also think that like education does give you a bunch of skills. Like critical thinking, time management, because like at school you have deadlines. Like the lecturer wants you to hand in a particular assignment like at a particular time. So you do have like deadlines. Yeah, you have deadlines.
Yeah, there are deadlines, of course. You know, they cannot give you a whole month to do an assignment.
Oh yeah. By the way, even at school, like at university and at like campus and stuff, you learn interactive skills because you get to learn how to like talk to people that are not like you, that have different ideologies, that look different
Yeah.
from you, that have different accents even. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's
important
mostly
for people to actually stay in school.
Very important. So mostly build connections from being educative. You're building connections because from where you came from now, like A level you meet people, campus you're meeting people still. So those are the connections people are making actually. That's why you find people. Some people are getting just because of connections. But trust me, it's because it's also through the education process. They got those connections from way back. So here you are.
It's interesting how you can actually pick up so many connections as you study, like in your like academic journey, right? You pick up lecturers, and like these lecturers maybe would be like your mentors or like your future employers. You pick up fellow classmates who could like be
someone will recall you from back then. They'll know this was my student, this was my classmate,
So actually being at school puts you in a group of people. It like puts you in a group of people. It kind of does not leave you isolated. It puts you in a group of people, and we all need community. It helps you build a community around, right?
Yeah.
I also think education is an equalizer because
it's not. That one
it's an equalizer.
Somehow it's not, because there is someone who is educated. They finished. Actually, they performed well, but they are here. They don't have a job, and there is that one other person who finished, performed, and they got a job. It's somehow not an equalizer.
I think I know why, but I'm going to tell you guys why.
So why?
Like
Because
in 2
we really
minutes.
want to listen.
But for now, I'm going to
Okay.
explain why I think education is an equalizer, because when you're at school, we all come from like different backgrounds,
Exactly, that's true.
and we are all put in like one place, and we are learning from the same person. We are sharing the same resources.
Some knowledge.
We are learning in the same language. We're getting the same skills. Also, so like in a way, like when you're in the same class with like a billionaire's daughter, and not that I studied with any, but like when you're in the same class with like a billionaire's daughter, right?
Mhm.
Like there is a way you actually look at her and be like, oh yeah, this is like a normal person. So you actually get confident. Like even though your dad is like unemployed and somehow you are in that classroom with a
It
billionaire's
makes
daughter.
you feel like you're all on the same
you're
level.
all in the same level. And also, like with education, you're able to get skills and tools to fight against poverty. Because
Exactly.
when you go to school, you learn how to build products.
So speaking of poverty,
Yeah.
how do you describe poverty?
Well, poverty to me is not having money to pay for like your basic needs. Now that obviously basic needs, we have shelter, so that's rent, to like pay your water,
Clothing.
internet bills, clothes, that's transportation. Also, poverty to me is making less than 1 million a month in Uganda.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like people, I think
there is someone who's getting 1 million
I
and
think
they feel
people
like
that-
it's not enough. Honestly,
no.
yeah, that's for sure.
no, I think people that make less than 1 million.
They feel like it's not enough. Someone is earning like 1 million, 1 point something, but they feel like it's not enough. That's why someone like they finished campus, they got a job. Ahana like doing accounting. Eh?
Mhm.
Now you finished campus, they give you a job somewhere and they are paying you something like 1 million. That's what you said, right?
Yeah,
They're giving you like
1
1
million.
million. But that someone is still feeling like it's not enough. Remember, you just got from campus. You somehow lucky to have that job, but someone still feels like it's not enough. That's why they will like add on and they want to do like CPA, because they feel like if I get that certificate, I will be employed somewhere else, and they add on the money. I get much more than the 1 million.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
Okay. I think like poverty, the definition of poverty is like it varies from person to person, because there's someone out there who's like me not being able to like have a nice guy's poverty.
Exactly. So
Also, there's someone
Varies.
out there is like the fact that I do not have insurance, that's poverty.
I don't
Someone
have
else-
a card,
Someone
I don't
else
have
out there is
what.
like the fact that I have never like boarded a plane, that's poverty. Someone else is like, oh yeah, the fact that like I cannot afford tuition, like poverty really varies, right?
Yeah, it varies.
But the whole point is education can actually help you have a very strong foundation, so that you have skills to
And you
build a product
fight-
or to
yeah.
offer a service, so that you have money in the future, right?
Fight against the poverty.
Like
Because you can get what you want. You feel like you can board the plane.
mhm.
Yeah, that's not poverty.
Oh yeah, and wouldn't like want to like be these adults that are like, rent, like they have like no rent and they are always like calling their
Yeah,
friends
you know.
for like stuff. Of course, like we have to like support each other, but at least like do your part.
Do something for yourself.
Yes.
Even when someone is helping you, they know I'm helping her, but she has something, so
Mhm.
she can start from there even when I'm helping.
Oh, yeah. So you know how when I said education is an equalizer, and you did say that some people like finish uni and like they are still jobless and stuff. I think people that like finish uni, have good grades, and are still jobless are people that like overemphasized on academics and left out other aspects of the process. Now these people do not have like soft skills. Like soft skills, I mean like communication, kindness, flexibility.
Adaptability.
Yeah.
Like
Something like that.
adapting with.
They maybe did the wrong course, because sometimes you can actually like study the wrong course that doesn't like match the job market
That is
demand. Also, sometimes they're unlucky.
Yeah, by the way, even
Yeah.
apart from luck and like connections, someone can actually be successful. Yeah, you can use your mind. You can be successful. It doesn't require you like to have connections.
Oh
to
yeah,
be
I do
successful.
agree.
Mhm.
I do. Also sometimes, speaking of connections, these guys just do not have networks.
Networking.
I think we have all heard of like that one very smart person who is friends with nobody in class and who just
I
comes
know.
and like disappears immediately the
They
lecture
won't
is
even
done.
ask you.
Does
like,
not show
how
up at
fast.
any uni events. So guys, like as you read and as you like do all these other things, make sure you are showing up for the uni events. Make sure you are making friends
Make
with the
connections.
lecturers. Make sure you are making friends with your classmates, because you never know, someone's dad is like, I don't know, really rich and
Yeah,
will like
adapt
tag
to
you
the
along.
environment. Don't
Yeah.
just come to class. I'm here for lectures. I don't want to, all that. Adapt around like the environment around you. Talk to your people. Talk to your friends. You never know.
Also, like education, like education is a journey, right? And to most parents, it's like the largest investment they actually make, right? Of course, we have the investment for like building a house. Usually, like in this part of the world, building a house is also like a very huge investment for like couples and families and parents, but also like the whole investment thing, right?
It's like educating
The whole education thing, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The whole education thing, like it's also very, 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 very important, and it's such an investment, and it happens for like about how many years? Because the average Ugandan graduates at 22 years old, right?
Yeah, 20 to 23, around that.
Yes, apart from if they're like in medicine, right? Or like if they...
Even law takes a little while.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always for a short time. So for parents to invest and educate you
up to the age of like 26, like that's
a lot of money. Like you have to do accountability. So
yeah, and like it's crazy how we always hear people saying, oh yeah, like education is not important, it doesn't really matter, but we really do appreciate the fact that African parents at least put in their all in their children's education.
They're selling land.
They're selling their cows.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're in loans.
Cows and all that.
Yeah, so as you actually go to university, like remember how your parents get money. Of course, some parents do not really tell you like, oh, I did this to get money.
They won't,
right? Because
but it's all like sacrifices. They're making sacrifices.
Mm-hmm. I do agree, right? Do you know of any sacrifices your parents made?
Honestly, just like you say, they don't tell us, so
yeah.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, all I know is they're providing tuition and all that.
Oh yeah. For me, my parents have like I don't want to like get like too personal, right? Because I don't know how viral this will go. But my dad like has this goal of all his kids have to be educated, and that's up to university. So all of us have to like go through university, right? And despite any challenge you get like during university, whether you get retakes, how many times, my dad will pay.
Retakes can
my dad will pay. Oh yeah, retakes off by the retakes.
It can make you feel like you want to go off like as if. But yeah, most of you don't be discouraged. It's more like a chance to try again. The fact that you failed the first time, so you can try again. Take on the chance. You never know, you can even do actually better, much better than how you did the last time.
Oh yeah, you have to like be really resilient. Like I think most people forget that sometimes education is not really easy, and they overcompare themselves to like the very smart girl or boy in the class.
And yet for them do that, like comparing yourself to someone who is actually smart.
Yeah, I did that like in P2, but then after I stopped because I realized as like
you have to do.
I just stopped. Like as I came to like university, I just stopped comparing myself because I realize everyone is like on their journey, and just because someone has very high CGPAs.
High competition, they want it to go, like they keep it going. Someone will want to know, how did she perform last
for real?
Like, yeah, people really want to know. People
that's interesting because for me, my class, I think everyone minded their own business, and there's this boy. He was like really, really smart. He's my friend. But like he's called Charles, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like really smart, but he's like so humble. Like you can't even tell he's under has like the highest CGPA.
Oh my god, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like really interesting. Like you can't even tell he has like the highest CGPA because he's like so humble and he's like discussing for everyone and he's like friends with like everyone, something like that. So I think if you are out there and you're like very smart, do not gatekeep your knowledge. Like just
good time. If someone has asked you, like, please discuss for me. Do it. You never know. Share knowledge. You should all make it to the tent. I feel like that's what they're always saying. Like,
oh yeah,
because we want to make it to the tent. So
Oh yeah.
help someone to get to the tent.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Speaking of like, that's like a very proud, like the tent is a very proud
It has to be tented.
parent moment. Like that look in your parents' eyes when you're wearing that graduation gown, it's like it's the world to them. So
That
speaking of that,
moment.
like you know how like we were talking about like the sacrifices parents make, and I asked you which sacrifice your parents made, and you have no idea.
So yeah, but
Yeah.
if they
So that tent is the only way you can actually pay your parents back, because like you never really know what sacrifices they have been through, right? Like, and even though that tent delays for you, because obviously there's some people that do not graduate in like the 3 years, the 4 years assigned to their course, just keep at it. You will graduate. Like you will graduate. And even though it takes you like 2 extra years or 3 extra years, you will wear that gown. You will
you
walk
will be there.
Is it called Freedom Square, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. For Mercury, right? For you, see, it's called what?
I have no idea.
I don't know. But like, even at UCU, people graduate. Yeah. For KIU.
But there is Chambogo. Don't forget Chambogo.
But does Chambogo have a square?
I have no idea.
Chambogo, do you have a square? Where does Chambogo have its graduation? I think in the field.
They have. Maybe they have. We just don't know.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They could be having.
It's okay.
So we're not mentioning some universities. There is must. So.
There is must.
Mm-hmm.
Must. Shout out to must. If you go to must, right? Mbara.
It's in Mbara.
University of Science and Technology, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
There.
Me and Patience.
Shout out.
Say hi. The campus letter show says hi. Thank you so much for listening. Most people do ask and they're like, but I'm at school and like, why like the possibility of me being a success, like me having a higher standard of living and me having more money, like it's even like still a probability. So why should I keep at it?
And there are some who believe if I have more money, I'm successful. But just like you said, like standard of living, even that itself, you're successful because you are. You're okay where you are. Like you feel like you're okay, but still with time you push through. So it does not necessarily mean that you have to be having much money to be successful.
Oh yeah.
Be appreciative where you are. So you get there.
Oh yeah, I do agree. But for those people that are like, oh yeah, I'm at uni, right? But like I still have a very low chance probability. I have no connections. I did not come from like, a fancy family.
Yeah, they're also there.
So what can this person do? What do you think this person can do to make sure they land the job by the time they graduate, or even like in their final sem?
Well, just do networking. I think networking.
I do agree.
Adaptability, just like you said, communications too. Yeah. So yeah. And just believe that you do it. So
I also think you should like be really determined and know exactly what you want. So if you want to become an accountant, like at MOOBS, you should like join. Is it called Assam?
Yeah.
Join those societies. If you want to become a procurement officer, you join their society.
There are very many there.
They have dinners, so you should go for the dinners.
Go for the dinner. It's always like fun.
And meet those people that like you want to be like and just be around them, because the truth is that jobs exist.
They do exist, and with education,
sometimes need sometimes even because like most people sometimes have actually put in the work and they have like good CGPAs, like second class upper and above and stuff, so they already have the marks. But now you just have to do these other small things of networking. You just have to do these other small things of like having like side passion projects, something like that. Not like for me, obviously I did study science in accounting, right? But I also had like art on the side. And I didn't drop it.
You can follow her. She's doing art. She's on TikTok. So
Okay. I thought you were going to like talk about my page, but like yeah, cool. No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, I've seen your page.
You're
doing great.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you should have a side project. So don't give up. For those who can.
It's not like if you feel like you cannot do it, you never know. You have talent in something else, not specifically like art or what. For those who can.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This has been a very, very interesting topic. Please, guys, please stay in school. Please do not drop out. However hard the course is, just wade in the water.
Don't be
Wade in the
discouraged
water.
by
Don't be
retakes.
discouraged by retakes. Retakes are just retakes.
There are chances. You will do better. You'll do better next
And
time.
yeah, retakes are just retakes, right? And it's interesting how like someone who gets retakes can actually go out in the field and really outdo someone who had
Who
like
went over
perfect
it.
scores, right?
Exactly.
So you have to just believe in yourself. Thank you so much for listening. I do not know where you guys are listening from, but maybe you are like us and you go to MOOBS and you are listening from somewhere in Nakawa. Maybe you go to UCU and you're listening from Mukono. Maybe you do go to Makere and you're listening from
From
Chikumi. Is it called Chikumi
There is
Chikumi?
Chikoni, there is Chikumi. So all
Yeah.
those places. Or you're in Chambogo.
Oh yeah, and you listen from Banda. Like, thank you so much for
Even
tuning
the
in.
Western.
Oh yeah, and oh yeah, even the Western for our
Everywhere.
must people. If you watched until the end, please leave a white emoji in the comments.
Section.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time. Thank you
Bye.
so much. Bye.